Residential Site Valuation and Cost Approach Course Topic Requirements. Respond to the most recent Appraisal Qualifications Board's preface. Andros Learning is proud to present Residential Street Valuation G Cost Approach edition as part of the market-leading textbook series for appraisal qualifying education written specifically to clear writing, real-world examples, work problems and case studies. Useful illustrations, challenging chapter quizzes, and a glossary of key terminology. Making this test the most up-to-date tool available for achieving mastery of and upholding site valuation and the co-approach in appraisal practice. Site Valuation and Cost Approach 2 edition features in addition to following the AOB content guideline for qualifying education. All texts and done appraisal series are affordably priced and feature a clear writing style and numerous STIATYATDS to assist students with comprehension and application of the material. Concepts range from simple to slightly complex, illustrating the application of the material in various appraisal scenarios. Key terms are highlighted and defined throughout and compiled along with other related terms in a useful glossary. Instructor materials are available separately to make using this text in the classroom a seamless experience. Text outline. Chapter I defines the 7 characteristics of real estate, including the 4 value characteristics: demand, utility, scarcity, transferability, that all items must have, as well as the 3 physical characteristics: uniqueness, immobility, indestructibility, that are unique to real estate. A discussion of public and private restrictions that can affect the value of real property and an explanation of the difference between value, price, and cost, and review value principles relevant to site valuation. Chapter 2 discusses the general data and specific data which must be gathered from various sources. This chapter explains how to identify a site and look at the property-specific factors that affect that site. Chapter 3 focuses on the various methods of site valuation and fully illustrates the sales comparison method and allocation method, as well as the extraction land residual, ground rent capitalization, and subdivision analysis methods. Chapter 4 offers reviews some of the uses for separate site valuation: highest and best use, developing the cost approach, insurance value, economic life calculations, and property taxes, along with some formulas and examples. The chapter discusses the role of the appraiser, noting uniform standards of professional appraisal practice, USPAP, guidelines and obligations, and some ways to increase the inherent value of land are explored through assemblage, plottage, and subdivision. Chapter 5 introduces the cost approach to appraisal, defines it, and then explains when and why it is used. The differences between replacement cost and reproduction cost are explained with important points about each. The principle of substitution is discussed as it relates to the cost approach and the typical buyer. The principle of contribution is also explored along with an explanation of diminishing returns and increasing returns. Finally, this chapter discusses specific reasons and uses for the cost approach. Chapter 6 examines direct costs, indirect costs, and entrepreneurial considerations for a structure. In addition, methods of calculating area of a structure are discussed. Most importantly, the chapter offers fully illustrated explanations and examples for the various costing methods. The